Hi everyone, my name is Stacey and I'm one of the bartenders here at Charlie Palmer at Bloomingdale's in South Coast Plaza. Today we're going to be making an awesome drink using ginger, a couple different aperitifs, and bitters with Luxardo maraschino cherries. It's a really awesome combination of all these flavors. We're going to start with some fresh cut ginger that I've already peeled and sliced. Add that into your pint glass. We're gonna do a couple of these Luxardo maraschino cherries with a little bit of their juice. It's got really awesome flavor. This is an aged white balsamic vinaigrette that I went into dry storage one day and decided that I would like to see if I could make it work in a drink, and it turned out awesome. So you're gonna add that with a half an ounce of Canton, which is a ginger-infused VSOP cognac liqueur. It's got a really awesome ginger flavor to it. Tastes really fresh. You're gonna muddle all this together. You wanna press really hard. Try to get as much of the flavor out of the fresh ginger as you can. It's better if you leave it in whole pieces. You'll get a lot more flavor out of it than you will if you were to grate it and put it in there. I'm gonna do a small dash of lemon bitters, 1/4 ounce of Cynar, which is an Italian artichoke aperitif. It's awesome. It's kind of in the same family as Campari and Aperol, but a little sweeter. The Carpano Antica sweet vermouth, one of the best sweet vermouths out there. And if you're gonna make this drink, I highly suggest you use Maker's Mark as your base bourbon. There's a ton of different bourbons on the market. You can use a lot of different ones. In this particular cocktail, I think that the flavor of the Maker's, you get a lot of maple and real rich caramel sort of flavors out of it that combine really nicely with the ginger and the Luxardo cherries. You're gonna give it a nice stir. Don't wanna shake bourbon too much. It tends to bruise really easily. If you ever order a Manhattan, you realize it comes out cloudy. That's because it's been shaken real hard and not stirred. So stir it real quick, just to cool it off a bit. You can let it sit, but I mean, I don't want to wait. I don't want to let it sit. I know it. It's ready. It's cold. Pre-chilled glass, of course. Pour it in there. Make sure you keep it nice and cold. It's got a really nice color to it. And we are gonna finish it with one of the most important cocktail ingredients. Here we have a makeshift lemon twist, where you can just actually pull the inside of the fruit away from the rind. This is a really easy way to do it. You're left with the rind there. Make sure that you twist it enough that you can see the oil coming out onto the top of your cocktail. Put it around the edge of the glass so you get all the aroma and the oils out of that lemon. It adds a really nice depth to it. And for the garnish, back when old fashions and Manhattans and all these cocktails became popular, was in the early, early stages of 1920-ish about. And they didn't have those neon cherries that are soaked in all kinds of chemicals. I'm not even really sure what they're made out of. So nowadays, a lot of times, those cherries take away from what the cocktail's supposed to be. These are a little more traditional to how cherries were if you were drinking cocktails back in the day when they originated. They're awesome. They're Luxardo maraschino cherries. They add a really nice flavor to the drink, and after they've been in there, they let them marinate for a little bit, and they definitely don't taste bad. So here you go, bourbon, ginger, a couple of different aperitifs, some lemon bitters, Luxardo, and don't forget, a splash of aged white balsamic vinaigrette, because I'm sure I'm trying to make vinegar the next bitters, and it's awesome in drinks, so come on to something. And it's great. So I'm gonna try one of these. Of course it's good. So thank you for joining us. You can check me out on Twitter. I'm always putting up updates whatever kind of cocktails I've been working on, my Wednesday cocktail I make every day, new drinks, new ideas, bartending tips, you name it. If you want to get to know me and what I do when I'm not at work, it's all on my Twitter, at Stacey Stento, STACEY STENTO. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful night. Thanks for joining us.